Hey guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to Rob's Model Cars. Well, today's review is of another Pagani model, and this one I actually bought during the Black Friday sales. Now I bought this directly from BBRmodelstore.com, and they had basically a saving of around €67, and that was on top of the My Way Club member discount of 10%. So all in all, I saved just over €100 on this model. So it was something that I had to get for the collection, being a huge Pagani fan, and a model that I thought was previously sold out, but appeared on the website during those Black Friday sales. So what I'm talking about is the BBR Pagani Huayra Roadster. Now this particular model is in full carbon fibre with a red interior, a fantastic spec, and funnily enough, I was watching YouTube a couple of days after I bought this model, and Doug DeMuro's review of the real car, this is nearly exactly the same spec, appeared in my YouTube feed. So that's pretty weird. I'm not sure whether Google ties everything together, but it was quite ironic that that video came up in my feed just a couple of days after I bought this model. Anyway, all of these Pagani models from BBR Models come in these plain black boxes, nice chrome writing on the box, Huayra Roadster. If we lift the lid off, model does come with a certificate of authenticity from BBR. Now this is limited to only 40 pieces in this colour, so quite rare, and it does come with a standard plexiglass display case. Now this is the model we're talking about. So this is the full carbon fibre Pagani Huayra Roadster, and it has the red interior as well. Now we'll get this out, we'll put it on the turntable, and we'll have a little bit of a closer look at this model. I have actually reviewed the Look Smart Pagani Huayra Roadster and also the MR models Pagani Huayra Roadster, that I have both of those in my collection. So I was very interested to see how the quality of the BBR compares to the MR version. I know it will be better than the Look Smart version, as the Look Smart is the slightly cheaper brand than MR. So we'll see how this one stacks up against the MR version. So yeah, I'm a sucker for carbon fibre bodied cars with red interiors, so this is one for the collection. So let's get it on the turntable and have a closer look. Okay, so check this thing out. Absolutely mental spec, full carbon fibre with a red interior. And you'll also note that it's got a different set of wheels either side. So this side has the silver wheels with red details, and the other side is all murdered out with black wheels. Now, as I mentioned, I just saw the Doug DeMuro review of the real car, which is basically exactly this spec, except it has just fully polished silver wheels on both sides. So not sure whether that's a mod that I will do and take the wheels off and change them so that it's exactly like the real car, or whether I'll leave it like this and be able to display it with two different looks. So overall, absolutely love Paganis, as you know, and this is something that I wanted to add to the collection for a long time, but I thought I missed out as all the initial models seem to be sold out. So this is a Black Friday sale special. And I absolutely love it, it's wicked. Now let's start with the base. So it does come on this grey leatherette base with grey stitching. Of course you've got BBR models embossed in the base. You've got a nameplate which says Huayra Roadster, and we've got the limited edition plaque at the back. Now this is limited to 40 pieces, as I said, and this is number 31. So happy that I've got one of these for the collection. Now the carbon fibre on these BBR models is second to none. It is centre match, so it runs off to the left and the right, right through the whole model, and every inch of this model is covered in carbon fibre, absolutely every inch, and there's lots in the interior as well. So let's start with the details. So of course this has photo etch mesh in the model, and it is actually in the geometric shape, which sort of runs like this. It's in the front air dam there. There is some mesh behind the flaps here, There's some mesh in these side intakes, mesh in these upper side intakes, and of course we've got mesh in the rear of the model as well. You can see the exhaust pipes through there as well, which is pretty cool. Now, headlight detail is really good. Obviously these Huayras have the twin headlights either side. These are all in carbon fibre as well, and they have little silver bolt heads on the top of them too, which is beautiful little detail. You've got this exquisite little Pagani metal logo here on the windscreen wiper cover. This is all dressed in carbon fibre as well. Beautiful job on these side mirrors for the Huayra. These are all fully covered in carbon fibre decal as well, and they are dressed up with the red pinstripe on there too. Now the front also, I forgot to mention, has the red pinstripe that runs through the front as well, which just sets off the whole red and black theme with this model. Now there is some tiny little photo etched buckles here, which has the red leather straps attached which go under the doors. That's a nice little touch. So are these Pagani emblems here, where the turn signal is built into the door. That's capped off with another little red pinstripe also. So looking really good so far with the detail on this model. It also has the red pinstripe that runs up through the side too, to continue the theme. And as I say, everything is carbon fibre. All the front splitters, the whole bodywork, the side skirt, inside the side skirt. The top of the model also has the little photo etched buckles with the red leather straps as well to hold the rear clamshell on. Beautiful little Horatio Pagani script decal here on the side of the body. And if we move to the back of the model, again, they've done a fantastic job with all the photo etched mesh in this geometric shape. You can see the exhaust mufflers in behind there as well. They've done a really good job on the taillight assemblies. The outer housing is just silver. Nice clear coloured plastics are used inside for the taillights. And again, lots and lots of carbon fibre. So all the rear diffuser is in carbon fibre. The 4 exhaust outlets in the middle are perfectly done as well. And just carbon fibre everywhere. Carbon overload, I call it. And then it's detailed off with a little bit of red pinstriping as well on the side of the rear bumper and across the top of the tail lights as well. And these actually lip up on the Roadster compared to the Coupe. So the exterior of this model is just spectacular. As I say, I've got a few full carbon fibre BBR models and they never disappoint. The clear coat is beautiful over the carbon fibre as well, so no defects or flaws that I can see anywhere. I've been having a little bit of a play with it, so I've got a couple of finger marks on it, but I will give it a polish up before I put it back into the display case. But overall, really impressive level of detail on these carbon fibre models. So usually they are a little bit more expensive than a standard coloured painted model, because of the labour involved to cover these in carbon fibre decals, but that's why I took advantage with the Black Friday sale to get this at quite a heavily discounted price. So that's pretty much the exterior of the model. It does, I don't think I mentioned that, it does have a beautiful little Huayra Roadster photo etched emblem on the back of the car as well. So really good job. The stance looks perfect. The wheel wells are filled up with these giant wheels, and just all the little details all over this model are just like jewellery to me. So not sure whether I mentioned super clear plastics used in the window there, and this actually has a metal windscreen wiper too. So really well done there. Now these wheels, I really like these wheels. These are the Roadster wheels. They're different from the Coupe Huayra. And they actually have a little Roadster embossed into the rim of them as well. These are, of course, the silver rims with the red inlays on this side, with a red Pirelli tyre stripe, whereas this side has the full black wheels, still the same style of wheel, just all black, and we've got the white Pirelli tyre riding on this side. So gives you good opportunity to display the model 2 different ways. So if you get sick of looking at it that way, you can turn it around and display it on this side with the black wheels. So that's something that they used to do in Japan a lot, actually, on their show cars. So they used to actually put a different set of wheels on both sides. That trend is slowly catching on worldwide, and it's good to see the model manufacturers adopting that to give us sort of two different looks with a model car. So yeah, overall, really happy with the fit, the details, the paint carbon quality, the clear coat quality, excuse me. Really good job. Now they've done a great job on the brake, ceramic brake discs in there, and the calipers are in this red colour as well, just to go with the whole red and black theme. So yeah, I think all the details are spot on this model, and it's nearly exactly the same spec as the one Doug DeMuro just reviewed on YouTube, so really cool. Now let's talk about the engine, because you can see a little bit more of the engine on these Roadster versions. So you've got this clear engine window in the top there, and you can see that AMG V12 sitting in there. It does have some side pieces of mesh on the sides of the buttresses here, which is nice. And yeah, compared to the coupe, you can actually see a little bit more of the engine. Although it is a sealed resin model, it's still nice that they did put a lot of attention to detail in what you can see. Now the rest of this spectacular model is made up by the interior. So as you can see, there's absolutely an amazing level of detail in this interior. From the dashboard to the center console, to the steering wheel, to the seats, to the door trims. This is what sets these resin models apart. Everyone says, yeah, sure, it's cheaper to build and assemble these resin models, but usually those people don't own resin models. The amount of little attention to detail and decals, photo etch metal, and paint detailing that's in this interior is mind-blowing. As a model builder, I know it takes a lot of time and effort to make an interior like that, so that is where some of the cost goes when you buy these sealed resin models. You're just not going to get that level of interior detail in an Auto Art model or a cheaper Norev GT Spirit model. You're just not. So really exceptional amount of detail there. Quite a bit of carbon fibre in there also, but mostly red features in there to match the real car. Lots of little emblems in there as well. You've got speakers in behind the seats. Just really impressive interior, and you've got all that quilted pattern in there as well, which looks just spectacular. So yeah, overall, really happy that I bought this model for around €100 cheaper than what these models retailed for. So for us here in Australia, €100 is around 150, 160 Australian dollars. So that's a real huge saving on a high-end model like this, and really happy with adding this to the collection. So that's basically going to wrap up today's review of this BBR Pagani Huayra Roadster. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you, and this won't be the last full carbon fibre bodied model that I add to the collection. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Don't forget to smash that like button, and you can follow me on social media as well. So all the links are on the home page of this YouTube channel, so go and follow me on social media. And check out my eBay store as well, where I do sell some models on, and I do have some packaging and some parts that I sell also, so I may have something you're after. But that's going to wrap up today's review of this spectacular BBR Pagani Huayra Roadster. Stay tuned, a few more model reviews to come before Christmas time, but until next time, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.